Hello, everybody. I'm Cathy Naiser with the Naiser Real Estate Group. I'm here at Keller City View, and I'm joined here with.
Hi, I'm Marley McDaniel, and I'm also an agent with Keller City View.
So Marley and I had made some pretty interesting discoveries, at least for ourselves. We thought they were very interesting about the market and about listings in particular. And so just to explain a little bit, Marley has been working in tandem with our team as a tandem showing agent. So not for $25 a house or anything like that. She's actually taking on buyers with us and showing them their houses and getting a percentage of the commission. We did it as a kind of a temporary thing. And then after about a month, we decided that we wanted to see about working together. So we put on her kind of on a earn it as you go plan where we trained her in certain things, and if she could show up over time and do what we wanted to do over 60 days, then she could join our team. And she was doing great. I was really ready to bring her on. As it turned out, Marley, a couple of months ago, right, Marley, you applied for
Yes, ma'am.
a position with a company that you're not in real estate, that your family works with. And all of a sudden last week they come back and interviewed her and hired her, and she gets to go work with her family. So bummer. We're not excited about that because we hate to lose Marley, but we learned a lot, and we're now going to hire two Marleys, and I'll talk about that in just a minute. But we did some research. So I had the belief that there weren't as many sellers selling this year as there were last year. That because of COVID, sellers just kind of shut down, not as many sellers because there aren't that many houses on the market. My coach, so I'm a coach with MAPS coaching, Keller Williams International, and I have a coach too. And he said, "Are you sure that's true?" And I said, "Yes, that's true. There's half as many houses on the market as there used to be." He said, "But how many listings are there, new listings every month compared to 2019?" Well, that kind of stumped me. So Marley and I put our heads together and started doing some research. So Marley, why don't you tell them about how we did that research?
So what we did was we took the MLS archived reports from each month, and that shows you the sales, the new listings, the active listings, a whole bunch of information, and it compares it from, say you took December and it went from December 2019 to December 2020, and it has all this information. So we took month by month and input all that data of sales, new listings, and active listings into a spreadsheet. And then we totaled it up at the bottom. And Cathy took the totals and actually put that into some other spreadsheets and graphs. So I'll turn it back over to her so that she can tell you more about what we found.
So I'm going to take you through the charts we created. I'm going to share my screen um, right now. Okay, so this first chart is, I have the wrong picture up. Here we go. The first chart is 2019 active sales and new listings. So the red line, that was actives in 2019, last year. The yellow is the number of new listings. So you can see way more actives than new listings. And the blue is actually homes that sold. Now let's go on and look at 2020. So the yellow and the blue are not drastically different from where they were in 2019, but the red is, wow, look at that downward trend. That's what we all know. That's what we all feel. That's why we're having multiple offers. But how did that happen and what really happens? We had to dig into it a little bit more. Let's look at each one of these separately. So let's take actives first. So this is the top line is last year and or 2 years ago, 2019 now, and the bottom line is 2020. You can see that downward trend. Let me do it in different colors. So 2019, we started in about 9,000 houses on the market and ended there. 2020, we started a little higher than that and ended way lower. In fact, we got to about 4,800 homes on the market at the end of 2020. That we know again. Now let's go look at sales. So the sales between the 2 years are not drastic, although this top line, which is actually 2020, you can see the sales are way higher in 2020 than they ever were in 2019. Let's look at it in different colors. So purple is 2019, blue is 2020. So back in March, April, and May, the sales were a little bit lower. That's when we all kind of shut down for COVID, right? After that, it recovered very quickly on sales, and we felt that the multiple offers really increased, and it never stopped being higher than 2019. So our sales were way over 2020. For a little while, we got behind. After that, we are nowhere near where we were in 2019, way over in sales. So the question, where are we with listings? Let's look at that. So actually, they're pretty close. If you look at it, the trend is almost the same. Let's look at it in different colors. So purple was 2019. And of course, look what happened in March, April, and May. We were way higher. Not as many people went on the market in March and April and May. But after that, on the gold, which is 2020, we actually matched what we were doing in 2019. Pretty darn close. So while the sales were way more, we got behind a little bit in listings here. The rest of it was the same. Let's look at this deeper. So September, October, and November and December. Red is 2019. Yellow is 2020. That's pretty amazing. Let's look at one more way. This is really interesting. So red or pink is 2019. Yellow is 2020. So October, a little bit less in 2020, November, almost the same. And look at December. In December of 2020, during COVID, we had more new listings than in 2019 in December. So we definitely recovered. There are as many people actually selling as there were a year ago before COVID. That just blew my mind. Here I've been telling myself there weren't enough listings out there because people weren't selling as much. They were. We got a little behind on sales, and that ate up our actives, and that made the actives go way down. But the sales actually caught up. The sales are about the same as they were before. So Marley, tell me what you think about that and what you kind of came to understand about that.
Yeah, so, obviously the takeaways are what you were saying, that the new listings are about the same, and in December that they trended to be actually more than in 2019. So I think kind of as we transition out of COVID, hopefully soon, I know everyone's been saying that for a while. I think that new listings are going to skyrocket personally. Also, something else that I took away was I didn't even know that this data was available. So that's something that I learned, that it is available. It's there for you to really just kind of take advantage of. So yeah, that's what I took from it.
Perfect. So really, for me, it was pretty mind-blowing to think that there are as many people selling. There's no excuse for me not going and getting as many or more listings than I did in the past. And at first I thought, I don't want anybody else to know this news. But then that's not what we do at Keller Williams. And so I thought, well, let's tell everybody, because what if everybody in our market center changed their mind about listings? And what if our entire market center just changed its belief about listings and went out and dominated on listings in 2021? So I hope this video has been very helpful for you. Marley, thank you for your time with us and your helping us. And I'm so sorry you are leaving. We are looking for another Marley, two of them, to work in tandem with our team. And if it seems to be a fit, we can maybe join and have them join our team. But we want to kind of work side by side, not again paying per house, but paying a portion of the commission, and have somebody work with us on certain buyers. So if you're interested in all of that, call me. You can call Marley and find out what it was like and what you think about it. Marley, do you mind giving them your phone number?
Yeah, absolutely. So my phone number is 409-658-6305. And like Cathy said, you can give me a call if you have questions about the job, questions about how it was working with Cathy. Like she said, I'm very sad to be leaving. I learned a lot, and it was an awesome experience, and I'm very appreciative.
Awesome. Good luck. Go get some listings, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.